Hi. Are you playing music? You're the first one I see or hear that is playing his instrument. Don't mind me. I'm just enjoying this lovely evening.
Hello.
This is going to be a real quick intermission.
Hello? Hello? Anyone?
I'm currently on my way on my thumbnail account to gather thumbnails. Just now finished one for getting the well, this episode basically, Death Touch Catacombs.
Help me. I'm stuck. Hello? Hello?
I normally, with Dark Souls games, never run into this issue. I'm currently encountering something which
Hello?
I'm confused. I did not encounter this on my main playthrough. So, yeah. What the hell is going on here?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, I
Help
can.
me. I'm stuck. Hello? Hello? Anyone?
That's the whole... I mentioned I thought I saw... it was one of the star color holes. Hi?
Hello? Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck.
I can
Hello?
notice. You're a warrior jar? What?
Hello?
What's a warrior jar?
Anyone?
Hi?
Oh, my stars. I'm so happy to see you. I am Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist. And as you can see, I'm stuck here.
Yeah.
Please, can you help me out of this?
How? I should... There's something going on with me possibly having skipped a questline step, maybe in regards to you in this case? Maybe because of all the teleporting around and whatnot. I should have encountered you on the main playthrough. I have got no clue how this is going to go in the future, but I'm recording this just in case. I'm going to help you out, because I have a feeling that I completely missed this encounter. Hi.
My thanks. 1,000 thanks. Just give me a good smack from the rear with something nice and big. And I'll
What?
pop clean out, I'm sure. Don't dally. There's no need to fret. I'm very well trained.
Are you sure?
Give it your all, I say.
You want me to hit you? Are you serious?
Come on. Give me a good smack from behind with something nice and big. I'll pop clean out. I'm sure of it.
Am I not going to break you into pieces? I have got so many questions. Meanwhile, you remind me of Sigmar, but...
Come on.
Okay, so smack with something nice and big. What do I have that can possibly serve as something nice and big? I'd say that can work. You're really sure about this?
Come on. I'll pop clean.
Okay, if you say so. Let's see, what kind of move is this? Okay, that can work. Okay, I definitely want a strong attack in that case. I really hope I'm not gonna kill you. I really hope I'm not gonna kill you. Okay, I hate you.
Don't stop now, friend.
No!
Just keep clobbering away at the old behind.
I'm gonna
Put
break
those
your
doubts to
pots!
rest. I'll be just fine. I'm very well trained.
I have many doubts,
Give
my
it your all,
friend.
I say.
Sure. No. Triumphant delight. Haha, we did it? Okay, so this current encounter is completely non-canon, I guess. But, hi. why aren't you in my main playthrough?
Well played, good sir. Well played. Though that mighty wallop of yours almost spelt the end of me.
Yeah, you laugh, but it would have been on my consciences.
Well, I'm out now, and that's what counts. I thank you. And as a token of my appreciation, I'd like you to have this.
Thank you for the exalted flash. Okay, that means good news. I didn't miss out on anything important other than maybe an emote. What are you?
Once again, the pleasure is mine. I am the warrior Jar known as Alexander. Iron Fist Alexander, in fact.
Okay.
I journey to the east, where I intend to further my education in the ways of war. And beyond these lands lie the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid wilds.
That I noticed, yeah.
On their southern edge is Redmane Castle, in which a festival of combat is being held. I'd heard whispers of such festivities before. Doesn't the notion set your breast aflutter?
If you say so.
I'm heading eastward to Redmane Castle, on the southern edge of the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid wilds.
Southern edge.
I've heard there's to be a festival held there.
In that case, I will most likely spy you there when the time comes. So, southern edge, so possibly anywhere over here. Well then, unexpected?
I'm heading eastward.
Eastward, yeah, brilliant. Okay, well, I guess that is that. In that case, I am gonna head back to where I was gonna go, because I was almost done. I was just gonna go pop over here towards the bonfire that we've got, where I'm probably going to insert this right when I'm listening to the musician here, so, yeah. I, in general, just have many questions as to why the hell I'm encountering you now and not before, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Which means back to reality, back to our canon storyline. Let's continue listening to some music. That is a wonderful song, my friend. Very nice, although I'm a little bit creeped out by the graveyard all the way to the side as well, but nonetheless. Sorry for interrupting.
Oh dear.
I'm sorry.
Am I terribly sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
Are you here as a customer?
I hope to be, yes. Although I don't have a lot of runes on me right now, I think. Oh, I have 8,000. Bloody hell. You have pickled turtlenecks, of course. I want a cracked pot. Thank you very much. I will take that. And Nomadic Warrior Scoop number 3 for pickled turtlenecks. Okay, brilliant. Poison bone arrows and bolts. Yes, please. I will take that as well. Short sword, normal halberds, normal arrows, bolts. Bandit mask. Why are you selling a bandit mask? Mask of black cloth that covers the mouth. Favored by bandits for hiding their faces. Also provides some protection against poison. Okay, that could be useful. Maybe when dealing with a lot of poison. I'll take it. And you've got a note on flame chariots? What the hell are flame chariots? I guess I will purchase. And likewise, yeah, I'll take them all. And just because I myself will probably never make these, I'll buy them from you. Just don't get any more. And more arrows. Can't hurt. All right, thank you.
I must apologise. I'm
What?
afraid I've very little to offer.
Oh, you have more than enough to offer. It's fine. I bought out your stock, my friend. So what have we got in regards to this? Note sold by a nomadic merchant imparting knowledge in brief. Beware the fire monks' chariots bearing the faces of giants. A well-aimed blow to the chimney chimney on top may prove effective, but opportunities for a plunging attack will be rare indeed. You've got a flame chariot that has the face of a giant and that has a chimney on top, which is a weak spot that you have to hit in order to deal. Well, that's gonna be interesting. I'll try and keep that note in mind. I have got no idea what I need to picture. But time for joy. Yes. It's only him who plays then? If there's specific messages for that. Nice. And there's an entire pack of dogs here. Nice. I like this place. Lots of friends. Nice music. Why it is always dog? Because it is. It would be sad if it wasn't. But no, question in regards to why you are right beside a graveyard, because I have got a feeling that there might be danger sooner rather than later. Which undead freak wants to get up for me? Thank you. Oh, there's many more of you. No crossbows in this country, my friend. This is Limgrave. I'm supposed to be the future ruler of this place. I hope. If Kenneth actually wants to make me a lord. Which he probably will never. But nonetheless, no crossbows. No, I rolled into that. Here we go. Mine. Alright, any more undead who want to relive their dying experience once more? If so, you just have to say the words, and it will all be fine. Just like that. Okay, this is fine. Totally fine. Just die slowly. There we go. Anyone else? And are you also hiding any treasure while we're at it? Because it's all nice and all that you want to bother me, but I would like to have something in return for my services as well. And right now the answer is a great big nope. Nothing at all. Just a random bloody graveyard. Do we have anything on the side in the meantime then? Or is this too a case of nope, nothing to be seen here? Just nature and gorgeous views. And also possibly deadly gorgeous views. Well, I see a lily. That's at least something. But beyond that, is that where the foul man was with the pickled turtlenecks? Yep, I think it was. I definitely think it was. Well, in that case, moving on back to where we were. If I can get back up on top of here. There we go. All is fine. And let's see what we have got. I'm really surprised there's nothing to pick up here. Unless I missed something obvious, but no. Although we do have a random dead guy. Didn't expect bloodstain, therefore skill. How do people die here? Are you still alive? How did people die here? Sure you didn't die by the skeletons. What were you fighting? I mean, I'd say it's skillful to die by seemingly nothing. So what am I missing? I am left with so many questions. Anyway, taking what I can get. More mushrooms for me. And other than that, there's probably nothing here, as long as we don't slip and slide. No. You just never know what you will be able to find. And meanwhile, I said I was going towards the south to explore there, but now we're also instantly going completely elsewhere. Again, so easy to veer off the intended path where we were trying to go. And just get utterly distracted. Now, we'll take some sunflowers while we're at it. Thank you very much. And is that a site of grace? Yes, it is. Always a sight for sore eyes. Not that we need one right now, but nonetheless, happy to always find you. Here we go. Okay, so we have got some ruins all the way over there, but before I deal with that, definitely want to go over here. So, Torrents, a little bit of help, please. And be wary of the giants while we're at it. Because again, how did people even die? And likewise, it is way too silent again, so... What are we dealing with? Anything of interest up here? No? I mean, there is a shack there. That's the artist shack. Huh. Then this just makes me wonder what the hell this is even doing here and why there isn't anything else trying to rip my face off, because that's usually what happens when I travel. It's just random. That's what. I do see bears. And as we discussed before, gentlemen, this is not bear country. Move away from this place. It will be fine. Don't worry. Ooh, I will take that. Thank you. Hope you're okay. No. If you try and intimidate me, try and do it with paw swipes. That's more effective. Just saying. And meanwhile, there is absolutely nothing here. The world is filled with all kinds of little tidbits, but not everything is actually worth your time. Even here, just nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, I guess that means we're done with this already. I thought there would be more. Back to the Summonwater VIllage outskirts we go. The name of this place, however, really raises a lot of questions. Also realizing that the waterfall is flowing down into the ravine down below. Summonwater VIllage outskirts. Does it mean that the village was originally here and they summoned water here? Or, like, what does that mean? Hi? Well, that's not something you see every day. You're paddling with a horn? I have questions. Also, if you're sailing on that, sort of, how deep is that water going to be? And likewise, how much trouble are you going to give me? I mean, the water doesn't seem that deep. But why is this place called Summonwater VIllage? What's the giant idea behind that? And likewise, other than our friend, it is relatively quiet. Gentlemen, I know you're having a wonderful conversation and whatnot, but no. And no. And I will take your human bone shard. Thank you very much. I hear you. Are you one that I want, or something just died? Okay, I hear you, but I can't see you. Ah, there you are. Okay, you're just a normal flask. That is no problem for me. That's not something I currently need. In which case, back to the exploration we go. You. No, you don't. Stop being all nosy little buggers for my blood. You remain to be the absolute bloody worst. I don't care about the health loss, because there is no health loss, but it's simply the case of, you bother me. You bother me to such an annoying extent. This would be where the water will be flowing from. But I guess that's not the case. It might simply just be... Hi. It might simply be flowing through the rocks and whatnot. Anyway, go back to sleep. There's no need to wake up. I'm just a nosy little visitor, that's all. Right now this place just seems very random and peculiar. And with you just saying about the place, I highly doubt that you're just a normal NPC I can talk to. Let's just say that. So let me do this quietly. And, okay, maybe make sure. Can I lock onto you? You're way too far away for that. Okay, fine. In that case, slow exploration. Making sure I don't actually get ambushed. Because you so know that is gonna happen. Yup, most definitely an enemy. Alright. Makes you then wonder what the hell is even going on with you? Why are you sailing? Let's see an item. Hello. And some mushrooms, nothing to worry about. This place just feels weird in general. And I am expecting skeletal ambush at any second. Skeletal ambush. Okay, it is way too quiet. It is way too quiet for that thing not to be a danger. How much trouble is this gonna give me? I probably don't need to worry all that much. But I'd rather be safer than sorry. Likewise, can I... Oh, there's even more here. Oh, more runes here. I am so curious about what the hell you're gonna do to me. Like, for real, we have a guy in a boat. Skeletal as well? I think he might be a skeleton. Okay, you know what? We're going for it. You won't spy a thing. Never mind. Tibia... Oh, Mariner. This is what the law track lookalike told us. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, you are doing something I'm not a fan of. Oi, don't you summon random stuff. Oh. Okay, this is... Are they gonna keep on Oh, they are gonna keep on respawning. Oh, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. What are you doing? Oh, okay, I don't know what you were doing. I think you were summoning something. No. Can you not do any more summoning stuff? What? How are you doing all of that in this tiny little puddle that we're in? Can you not? Oh, what are you? No. I'm being attacked by a guy in a boat. Deathroot. And skeletal militiaman ashes. Okay, I have got a feeling we need to pay a quick trip and visit to the Round Table Hold and have a word with our friend, what was it? I can't remember his name. The Lautrec fella. He spoke about Deathroot as well. Do not mess around with those who live in death, and be wary all the more if you spy a mariner among their numbers. That is what he said. Well, I'd say this mariner wasn't all that dangerous, but he certainly can catch you off guard, and I want that. Are you gonna get up? Yes, you are. But don't get up for my sake. I killed your boss. There's no need for you to take up his place. It's all fine. Thank you, mushrooms. Is that all? Is that really all? Okay. This place still remains random. Anyway, skeletal militiaman ashes. Use to summon the spirits of 2 skeletal militiamen. These are the spirits of militiamen who live in death and will continue to rise again until properly finished off. Oh, that sounds amazing. This is the grotesque fate of those who come in contact with Deathroot. Well, I'm basically, yeah, I'm doomed. Do you need to wear special gloves in order to pick this stuff up without effects? I definitely have questions now. I definitely have questions. Okay, let's see. Any more madness going on in this village? Surely. Dogs. Hi. Oh, I'll take that. Thank you. What are you guys doing here? Don't tell me we're gonna get skeletal dogs. I mean, the skeletal structure of a tortoise is very interesting, but yeah. I like this. Okay, and you were the health one I spied earlier. Or are you a different one? No, you are the health one. Alright, we have got the stoneward key, so I think I'm definitely gonna use one here. Yeah, no need to mark it on the map. There's nothing else. No, just a rune all the way up there. So, let's see. What are you two doing here? What are you guarding? And do you mind if I enter? I mean, it's just one, so all is fine. Gonna be another boss? Is this a secret dog club we're not supposed to talk about? No attacking head. I wasn't planning to. Also, there we go. Hi, I hope I'm not interrupting. Were you guys locked up? Why are there so many dogs here? You better not start attacking me. I swear. This entire Summonwater VIllage is just random, weird, only raising oh so many more questions. Green turtle talisman? Raise the stamina recovery speed, oh yeah. A talisman in the shape of a green turtle raises stamina recovery speed. Turtles are known as a nutritious ingredient, symbolic of inexhaustible power. However, those who hold turtles to be wise creatures consider the practice of eating their meat to be barbarous. I mean, they're cute. Why would I... Okay, maybe it's barbarous, but if you already have pickled turtlenecks, then it would be a waste to not use them, right? I'm sure they won't mind. Maybe. Probably. Something incredible. I agree. However, even though that talisman might be very amazing, I really like the Blessed Dew talisman. Especially because I like to take things slow, and that does often mean by the time I've taken some damage, I just, in general, over time, restore an awful lot of health. So, unless I can get a way to get more talisman slots equipped on me and whatnot, for now, yeah. I have 3 possible talismans that I could use that are very useful. It's gonna be hard to make choices in the end. Anyway, yeah, I wanna go back to D. D was his name, yeah. All of a sudden it springs to mind. D, Hunter of something something. Name doesn't show up here. I will go back to him in a little bit. I guess I will do that after I explore the rest of this here. I plan to go as far as the rear Guild tunnel entrance. And then... maybe I'll go till here. I'm not gonna go into Caelid, but... speaking now from experience from the past... Alexander... I don't know why we missed him. I must have done something to progress his questline to make him maybe go to a secondary position where I have yet to find him. He's going east, that is what we know. So we'll probably encounter him somewhere in Caelid again. But no, I'm not going to go into Caelid. I want to go to Stormfall Castle, so I think I will stop sort of around here and then we will turn around. So, first things first. Little bit of runes going on over here. Maybe with anything interesting going on. Is that a giant pot? I mean, it's not rendering all that greatly, but that almost looks like what's supposed to be a chain hanging from the side. Is that like a giant fireball? We're so gonna go there one day. At least that is what one would hope, otherwise it just remains to be a very random background scenery thing. Which seriously just raises more questions than it answers. And meanwhile, the rest of this whole Summonwater VIllage is awfully quiet. Sure, we're dealing with undead. Or those who live in death. But it's... in general way too quiet. I would have expected the bonfire, shadowed grace, more cool items, more enemies. The old earth tree praise beautiful. Yes, yes indeed. It's also growing out of the ocean. We are definitely gonna go all the way up there at some point. But this right here, right now, is just a little bit disappointing. I mean, you have this entire structure and you're telling me there's absolutely nothing here? Thank God there is something. Hi. Golden Rune 4, I will take it. I will take anything. Alright, I don't imagine there's anything all the way over here. At least nothing that I can see, nothing that draws my interest. So... forward we go. And that trip forward will lead us closer and closer to Caelid. And can I see our giant friend over here as well? I mean, he was standing over here, right? At least relatively close to it. was over here, right? Yeah, there he is. Alright. That means we get to see the border of the normal lands flowing into the madness of Caelid. Which really makes you wonder what the hell is even going on in this place. And likewise, what have you got to say? At least you have... No. You have things to say. Yeah, there we go. Lord Godfrey, at last at the end of his campaign, his golden armies unvanquished and unbowed, yet finds grace lost, tattered and faded. So... Okay. How does that work? Let me see what I wrote down regarding this information that we had. Queen Marika divested my lord, which supposedly is Lord Godfrey, and the warriors of Grace, and then driven them from the lands between, where they would wage war, live and die, and then after death she would give back what she once claimed, basically their grace. They became the so-called Tarnished, who would then return, wage war, and brandish the Elden Ring, but we do not know why. But when they thus returned after their entire campaign, they still didn't... They never got their grace returned to them. So, is that because Queen Marika went missing? Did she never get a chance to return their grace to them? There are for sure mysteries afoot and also friends. Yeah. Anyway, I'd say this was as far as I was gonna go. I'm not gonna go and visit the Erdtree, the minor Erdtree all the way over there. That's a worry for later. For now, there be a decent amount of blood stains. Why? That's why. Anastasia the Tarnished Eater. I'm sorry. I am no food. I am no food. I am no food. I am no food. Just so that we have that clear. No food. You hit hard though. But likewise, do I hit hard? And apparently I cause a lot of bleed. Oh, I cause a lot of bleed. No, you do not. Again, all this armor, I am not tasty, but thank you for the Sacred Scorpion Charm. I do love these invasions. Again, I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but with the previous Dark Souls games, you always had to be embered up, always had to open yourself up to invasions, which I absolutely despise. But I'm okay with this. Sacred Scorpion Charm raises holy attack but lowers damage negation, something I will never use. A talisman carried by assassins who strike unseen. Patterned on the scorpion freshly shed of its exoskeleton. Its claws seize a heart with a blessed glow. Raises holy attack power, but lowers damage negation. Cool, but not for us. But that explains all of the bloodstains. The Smoldering Church. How is it smoldering? How can stone be smoldering? These are some items. Hello. Nomadic Warriors Cookbook number 14. I will take that. And Missionary Cookbook 3. Yep, this place was well worth a visit. Well worth a visit. Okay, Missionary Cookbook number 3. Record of crafting techniques left by a man who, unable to become a finger maiden, instead became a missionary and went forth to spread holy teachings. Acquired of knowledge to craft the following: silver pickled foulfoot. Something again that I will barely ever use, but okay. And Nomadic Warrior Cookbook number 14. Poison pot. And poison bone darts. I mean, I don't care about the roped poison pot, because I think that's the thing that you throw behind you, but... I like the sound of that. Okay, so toxic mushrooms, which we need a whole lot more of. A lot of poison bloom. And poison bone darts are definitely useful. I can't create that many. Definitely can't create that many. You can only hold 40 at a time. Yeah, I'm not gonna make them all. I guess I will make 40. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I'd say this was well worth the trip. Which means... what was I gonna do? I was gonna go back to the Table of Lost Grace. Alright, D. It was D, right? Hi.
You've met Garank, I take it.
You know him?
And owing to our duties shared, we're now comrades in arms. I think you've earned this. The power of the Golden Order to aid the hunt of those who live in death.
Yeah. You know this Garank fella who supposedly eats death fruit, and we are now comrades, so I need to work with him? And that's good? Can we talk about you for a bit?
I serve the Golden Order, that I might put this crooked land to rights, following only the guidance of the Great Elden Ring. Those who live in death fall outside the principles of the Golden Order. Their mere existence sullies the guidance of gold, tainting its truth. And so it is the vermin must be exterminated, down to the very last.
I hope that does not include people like us who, when we die, don't exactly die. Because we don't live in death, we live in life. And we die in death? I'm not sure. Anyway, you have incantations. Litany of Proper Death creates an image of order to deal holy damage. One of the incantations of the Golden Order fundamentalists, used by the hunters of those who live in death, creates an image of order dealing holy damage to nearby foes. This incantation is especially damaging to those who live in death. Any failed by this incantation cannot be revived. That's nice. But a simple smack to the face also helps. The role of the hunters is to stamp out defiled reason, all for the perfection of the Golden Order. And Order's blades. Enchants the armament held in the right hand with holy affinity attacks. This incantation is especially damaging to those who live in death and again cannot be revived. Nice. The role of the hunters is same as before. Both cool. But not something I am even close to using, but nonetheless. Great. So...
Did you need something else?
No, I guess not. I am thus going to take it from the fact that you say that you also know Garank. That meeting with him is not a bad thing, that properly feeding him death roots is also not a bad thing. I mean, we don't even know how he reacts to this. I mean, we only know from the bloody item description that he eats this stuff, so... This clergyman seeks and devours these. I really hope this is not a bad thing. Greetings, good sir, madam, whatever you are. Hand over the death root. Please don't kill me. Let's just do one.
I smell it. Death. Feed it me.
Well, I hope you're happy with it.
Tarnished. Bring more deaths. I shall grant thee eye and claw. Feed me more.
If you say so. Claw marked seal and a beast's eye. Well, that's brilliant. Before I give you anything more, let me just see. Beast's eye set to Tremble when close to Deathroot. Claw-marked stone eye received from Grank, beast clergyman. It is said to tremble when near Deathroot. The murky violet iris writhes as if it is alive. If I am not sated, we be more. Death. Well, if you say so, you ask kindly, sort of. And claw-marked seal. Sacred seal granted by Grank, the beast clergyman. A rare trinket which allows incantations to be scaled with strength. Well, that means this is not for us, but nice nonetheless. The claw mark represents Grank's wrath. Enhances bestial incantations learned from Grank. And apparently has no skill. Alright. Also poison bone darts. Yeah, simple. Animal bone sharpened into a knife for throwing with a poisonless tip. For enemies to inflict damage and build up poison. Right over here in the middle of Caelid, that's definitely not going to be useful. I have more Deathroot. It's the last one I have, so you better make do with it for the time being, because I have no clue where else to find this.
More. I'm not sated.
Well, you're going to have to wait.
Feed me more. Death.
I guess if I will find it, I will bring it to you. But meanwhile, thank you for the bestial sling. Or bestial, however you pronounce it. Swiftly fling numerous sharp rock shards. Alright, low faith requirements, but if it scales with strength in the end, then yeah. Don't think these incantations are for me. Incantation taught by Grank Beast Clergyman. Swiftly fling a number of sharp rock shards. This incantation can be cast without delay after performing another action. It is said that in the time before the Earth Tree, stones were the first weapons of the beasts who had gained intelligence. Well, sticks and stones very well may break bones. But I guess that will just have to do for the time being. Well, a fun little trip. I hope that is brilliant. But that also means... yeah, I think we're completely done here. I will explore the Caelid while eventually go back to this actual guild tunnel if we can find the entrance. Probably right over here, if I have to guess, assuming this is a giant rock wall, mountain situation. I want to visit you, or at least someone similar to you, because that was kind of what I got completely distracted by just going over here. Also, this platform. This is also where we need to go. So, back to the Stormhill Shack. And let's see what we have got. So, going north. Nothing to worry about. I do see some friends, and I do see a mushroom. I was going to say I saw the mushroom, but friends came later. So, friends. Are you going to cause me any kind of trouble? I'm assuming no, but nonetheless... better safe than sorry, unless you get close to me. So just keep on marching forward. And then when you least expect it, like right over here, you will meet your demise. Okay, that are some horrible attacks on my part. I am so sorry. I really expected that first hit to actually hit 2 of them, but you can't have it all. Anyway, yoink, all mine, smoldering butterflies, and this is the platform we couldn't get on top of. Would there be anything of interesting over here? Because this is where apparently a part of the entire bridge fell down. But at the same time, I'm not seeing any remaining debris from that. Really would have expected there to be more debris. I mean, we can get on top of there now, but... nothing to be seen. Alright, then heading through here. Definitely can't get on top of the bridge. Yet. Hello friends, how are you doing? Nothing, beast bones? In which case, I am sorry for murdering you. What? Oh. I was gonna say, what are you? You're just a little group of friendly bats. How did you hear me? Did that little nugget warn you? How dare they? Beware of procession, I guess. Okay, I, truth be told, wasn't anticipating being able to walk under this bridge for any amount of range here, but I guess we can't go that far. And meanwhile, there is absolutely nothing here to see. Alright. Well, at least my curiosity has been sated, and I'm not going to jump down into a pit of death and demise. Good news for me. But likewise, tiny little corners. It feels like there would be something of interest here, but it's just a bird, right? Bird, oh birds. Yup. Well, he can live another day. We don't need his feathers. Or, well, his silver pickled foulfoot recipe pieces. Oh, hi. Okay, I haven't spotted you two. Hi, would you like to come down? Thank you. I mean, you would totally bother me. So, that's what I mean. Is there nothing else here? Really? I really would have anticipated to be something else here. Oh well, in that case, to the finger reader we go, after dealing with a few more bats. We have definitely entered bat country. And just a little bit of damage I don't care about. So, why were we able to spy you? Also, can we go... Seeing how the bridge is broken, we can't continue through, of course, but I do wonder if we can maybe get on top of there, because that doesn't look as high as it looks on the map. Something to be explored in a little bit. But first things first, you. You show up on my map by magical means without me ever having met you or having heard of any direction as to the fact that you were here, so... Hi. Who the hell are you?
You. Please. I can read them. Your fingers. Please, your fingers.
I guess it can't hurt, but why?
Oh, bless you. Head to the fountain of gold tarnished. Traverse Rea Lucaria, glintstone eventide, and reunite the half-crescents at the grand lift. Oh, but the bridge is collapsed and cannot be crossed. Only, why should that matter? Stormvale Castle still stands tall.
All right. Join medallions to operate Grand Lift of Dectus, the two halves.
You're... Head.
Foundation of Gold, Traverse Rea Lucaria. So we need to go to the Earth Tree, of course. The half crescents at the Grand Lift. Okay, but the problem is... I've got one of them. And I found it in a random chest. Where the hell am I going to find the second half? Because that remains to be a question. Also, it looks like a mad pumpkinhead was busy here. Likely fingers. Yes, indeed. And likely treasure. Sure, the bridge may be broken, but that doesn't mean you don't get a lovely view. At least you did. Nomadic Warriors Cookbook number 7. Thank you very much, good sir. And I see a scarab right over there. Okay, what did you give me? Soft cotton, strong bonuses, and rainbows. Wait, what? Rainbow stone arrow? I'd say that's really cool. Animal bone tip with rainbow stone shard. That is actually really cool. I mean, you gotta ask yourself how useful it is. Because if you shoot a rainbow stone at something. Okay, you survived that. Good job. Oh, there's... I'm not sure if that's a one-way trip down there. But there for sure is a way to get across there. But no, if you shoot a rainbow stone at something, doesn't it then always have to speed to the point where it will break? Would it at that point serve as a noisemaker? But the arrows in general already serve as noisemakers, I guess. So I would imagine a rainbow stone on an arrow would just serve as something you can use to put a light somewhere. Just for fun. For a little bit. And that's pure death. And you guys just rode off on horseback? Or thought you could make that jump? Brave choice, but I'd say also very foolish. No, we are gonna take a quick peek all the way over here in that case. See what we've got going on, because I want that scarab thing. Or dung beetle, whatever the hell they are. Okay, this is all safe. It is a one-way trip, but that shouldn't prove to be an issue, because even if it is a one-way trip, we can always teleport out. So, what have you got? I think you are just health. No, you're not. You're not just health. You are definitely not just health. You're not just health. No, no, no. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. Don't disappear on me. The nuggets. Ash of War, Storm Wall. Okay, that sounds cool. And are you something of interest? No, you're just messages. Hiding spot. Your campsite. It can work. But I would claim this to be the correct answer here. No, don't disparage. Madness ahead for sure. It's not a campsite. Although it can serve as one again, but nah. Anyway. Storm Wall. Usable on small and medium shields. Storm Wall. Swing the shield to create a wall of storm winds in front of you, deflecting arrows and other such physical projectiles. Can also be used in the same way as a regular parry. Okay, that's cool. But again, parrying. Not happening. But it's cool there's a way to parry arrows in that case. The old mushroom, indeed. And other than that, why is always feel? Because that is the little voice in the back of your mind that just says, be wise. Don't be bloody foolish. The only thing now, though, is how the hell do you get back? Because I have got a feeling we might be trapped. No, we might not be trapped yet. Okay, I need my bloody lantern. So much better. The old river? Maybe, but I'd rather not take a dive if I can help it. So what have we got? Because I'm seeing bloodstains, which means ambush. Probably. Yep, definitely ambush. They were trying to bite my ankles off.
You can't get ambushed if you're the one to ambush first. Which, honestly, is going to be a valuable tactic once we move up to Stormvale Castle. The world may be in ruins, but we're not dealing with complete idiots here after all.